गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ सुमुखश्च एकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो विनायका धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षो फालचन्द्रो गजानना वक्रतुण्डशूर्पकर्णा हेरम्भा स्कन्दपूर्वजा ॐ प्रातः स्मरामि गणनाथमनाथबन्धुं सिन्धूरपूरपरिशोभितगण्डयुग्मम् उद्दण्डविघ्नपरिकण्डनचण्डदण्डम् आकण्डलादिसुरनायकबृन्दवन्द्यम् ॐ नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमदपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदर एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमः ॐ सुमुखश्च एकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो विनायका धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षो फालचन्द्रो गजानना वक्रतुण्डशूर्पकर्णा हेरम्भा स्कन्दपूर्वजा ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ मित्ररविसूर्यभानुकगपूष हिरण्यगर्भमरीच आदित्यसवित्र अर्कभास्करोभ्यां नमः ॐ गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ नमो भगवते दक्षिणामूर्तये मह्यं मेधां प्रज्ञां प्रयच्छ स्वाहा ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Sai Ram, everybody. Welcome to this class, today's class. As we, have a practice of learning one new slokam every class. So today, I'm going to teach this slokam 16, which talks about the glory of Subramanya Swami. So, Shadananam Chandana Liptangam Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prapatye. Sharanam is like, we are completely falling at his feet with complete surrender. Rudrasya Sunam is the son of Lord Shiva. Suraloka Natham. all the devas and suras, the loka, he is the natha of that. Brahmanya Devam, he is the very form of Brahma Vidya, where the quintessence of Omkaram, Lord Subramanya Swami has taught to Lord Shiva. There is a big story. Shadananam, he has six aspects, and Chandana Liptangam, he really loves when we smear his cheeks with sandal paste. And Mahorasam is his Rasavai Saha, that phrase is there, right? His whole body, our whole body, he is the quintessence of the entire body that goes from, head to toe. Because of his grace, all the system in our body is working. Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam. He is, his vehicle is the sacred peacock, Mayura Vahanam. So that's pretty much is, the mantram, but there's a lot of meaning in that. For want of time, I'm not diving deep at the surface. I just told the literal meaning of it, okay? So this is how the mantram goes. Shadananam Chandana Liptangam Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam Rudrasya Sunum Suralokanatham Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prapatye. Sairam, everybody please be on mute. I'm going to repeat again. Shadananam Chandana Liptangam Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam Rudrasya Sunum Suralokanatham Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prapatye. One more time. Shadananam Chandana Liptangam. Is there any volunteer that can join me, please? Unmute and follow after me.
I will do it.
Okay, Ram. Good. Shadananam Chandana Liptangam
Shadananam Chandana Liptangam
Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam
Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam
Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham
Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham
Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prapatye.
Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prabadhye.
Very good. 2 times, Ram, each Charanam. Shadananam Chandana Liptangam. Ram, go ahead. Oh, sorry, is somebody else joining?
Yeah, Sairam, is it Lepitangam or Leptangam?
Lipitangam, Leptangam. Chandana Lipitangam means smearing. So it goes both ways. Shadananam Chandana Lepitangam or Liptangam, however you want to chant, okay? Shadananam Chandana Lepitangam.
Shadananam Chandana Lepitangam. Shadananam Chandana Lepitangam.
You can go a little slow, Ram. Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam.
Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam. Mahorasam Divya Mayura Vahanam.
Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham.
Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham. Rudrasya Sunam Suralokanatham.
Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prapatye.
Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prabadhye. Brahmanya Devam Sharanam Prabadhye.
Very good. So everybody please take some time and learn this mantram. Now we will go back to our so we stopped at Ashtami Chandra. Scroll down. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana. That is the second mantram in the 6th paragraph or 6th mantram. Okay. Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana. So her face, Vaktram, in Sanskrit it is called face. Sometimes there are different meanings, but here we will take Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana. Lochana eyes. Her eyes are like a fish in the fish pond. Let's say her face, let's compare that to a fish pond, and the fishes are the eyes of mother is compared to a fish. So those mother's eyes go from left to right, right to left in a slow direction. Why that eyes are going in that slow direction? I think we have many mantras that tells the grandeur of mother's look itself. It's so precious, powerful. In Sri Suktam, there is a line which tells Sree Manmanda Katakshalabdha Vibhava Brahmendra Ganga Dharam Tvam Trailokya Kutumbinim Sarasijam Vande Mukunda Priyam Siddha Lakshmir Moksha Lakshmir Jaya Lakshmir Saraswati Sri Lakshmir Varalakshmischa Prasanna Mama Sarvada Varankusha. It goes on, right? Sriman Manda Kataksha Labdha. Sriman Manda Kataksha. Manda means, Manda means slowly, extremely slow. Sree, of course, Sree, mother Sree, we are talking about that mother. Sree Manda, slowly. Her eyes will move slowly from left to right, right to left. Because she is moving slowly, she want to identify a recipient on whom she can cast her kataksham. Kataksham is grace. When the eyesight falls on us, her grace will fall on us. How is that? Because her eyes has that power. So we all, when we sit in Kulwant Hall, we are all so eager, right? We will be looking at Swami, and we will be waiting and pining, when will Swami look at us, right? Sometimes we might be sitting right in the first line. Swami will not look, but he will be looking at somebody who is sitting at the tail end of the Kulwant Hall, far, far, far away. The same sentiment, right, is explained in Saundarya Lahari. I think it is Mantram 56, I think, if I am not wrong. Drishadragi yasya dharadalita nilotfalarucha dhaviyam samdhinam snapaya krupaya mamapi shive anenayam danyo bhavati nachate haniriyata vaneva harmyeva samakara nipato himakara. So what that mantram tells is Drishadragi yasya dharadalita nilot falarucha dhaviyam samdhinam snapaya krupaya mam api shive. Mam api shive. Shive is Mother Parvati. O Mother, please cast your grace on me, who is like Deenam, right? Drishadragi yasya dharadhalita nilot falarucha dhaviyam samdhinam. Deenam is like, it is a powerful, in the same sentiment is also expressed in Kanakadara Sthotram, right? Adi Shankaracharya will compare us ourselves like to a small baby bird, not even small bird, a baby bird who's struggling to get some water, or it's struggling to get some food. We feel pity, right? That is exactly the same thing. Dhaviyam samdhinam snapaya krupaya mamapi shive anenayam danyo bhavati nachate haniriyata vaneva harmyeva samakara nipato himakara. We are telling, oh Mother, your grace, please cast your grace on us as the moonlight falls on the rock and everywhere else, right? The same intensity, the moon rays or sun rays or grace will fall everywhere. So, vaneva harmyeva. Vaneva is forest, trees or whatever it is. Harmyeva means palace. It's the same grace, that moonlight, the grace of the moon will fall equally everywhere. Then why don't you please cast your loving grace on me, O mother. This is what in Saundarya Lahari, Adi Shankaracharya, when we read that mantram, it is in first person as if we are praying to Swami, like that. So, Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana. So, her eyes are slowly moving from left to right to find the recipient, the right recipient on whom she will cast the grace. And we want to be the recipient, isn't it? So it goes slowly. And the beauty and the reason why they have compared mother's eye to Meena, to a fish, because in the entire creation, fish has the ability to do Srushti, Sthiti and Laya just by looking at it. So mother is also doing that. In Sri Suktam, Sri Manmanda Kataksha Labdha Vibhava Brahmendra Brahma Indra Gangadhara. You know who they are, right? Brahma, Indra and Gangadhara. They are doing what they are supposed to do because mother's glance has fallen on them. That is the line. It says Sri Manmanda Kataksha Labdha Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadharam Tvam Trailokya Kutumbinim Sarasijam Vande Mukunda Priyam. We are doing namaskar to that Devi who is so much dear to Mukunda, who is Lord Vishnu, Krishna, whatever you want to call. That Lakshmi is granting the grace. And that Lakshmi got that ability to grant that grace because of this Lalita Parashakti. And we will learn more namas and more meaning into that. But at this point of time, when mother's grace fall on us, whatever we will have the ability, so the purity will be dawned on us, will be bestowed on us. So whatever we think will happen, whatever we say will happen, whatever we do will materialize without any hindrances because of that purity. So it is very important when we come to this mantram, Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana. Her eyes, her grace should fall on us. And the prayer and the first mantram in that, Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika. Go back to that mantram. Visualize mother's eyebrow. Now they are talking about the eyes, right? Just below the eyebrow, what do we have? We have the eyes, and they are describing the eyes. So what is happening when we are chanting this? You are mentally visualizing mother's face completely. As we go down from head to face, like the chin, Chibukam is chin, till chin we will be learning the mantras till 1 through 12. Okay. Then Navachampaka Pushpabha Nasa Dhanda Virajita. Navachampaka. What is this Champaka? In the previous mantram, can you scroll up a little bit? I think in the fourth mantram, hold on there. Champaka Ashoka Punnaga Saugandhi Kalasatkacha Kuruvinda Manishreni Kanat Kotira Mandita. We have learned that, right? Champaka, Ashoka, Punnaga, Saugandhika. These are the flowers which are put. Mother put them on her bun. All the 4 flowers put together. Now we are coming. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha. Hold on. Vadanasmara Mangalya Navachampaka Pushpabha Nasa Dhanda Virajita. What is Nasa here?
Nose.
Nose. Now what are we referring to now? Now eyes, we have talked about eyes. Now we are talking about nose. What is her nose like? Champaka flower.
Like Champaka.
Champaka flower is an extremely beautiful flower. And it is in perfect shape when it completely blossoms. There is no iota of defect in that. So these flowers, Champaka, Ashoka, Punnaga, Saugandhika, right? So Champaka is one flower. It is so gracious. It is so fragrant. That is why it went and sat in mother's bun, right? We would also want to be like that flower which is always associated with mother. Not only associated with mother, but she is keeping on the top of her head. In Telugu, there is a saying, right? Nettimida kucho petkoda, meaning we will pamper and give all sorts of, allowances to that individual whom we love. Children we love, and we give all individuals and we pamper them. Isn't it? Like, so mother will also give us that pedestal in the society where we will be pampered and we will be at the highest pedestal in the society. At the same time, we will be emanating the divine fragrance. Where is the fragrance coming? If you scroll up a little bit, where is the first fragrance we have talked about? Further scroll up, please. Yeah, hold on. Where did we talk? Manorupekshu Kodanda Pancha Tanmatra Sayaka Nijarana Prabhapura Majjad Brahmanda Mandala Champaka Ashoka Punnaga Saugandhika Kalasat Kacha Kuruvinda Manishreni Kanat Kotira Mandita. Where did we talk about the fragrance, other fragrance? Champaka, Ashoka, Punnaga, Saugandhika. Right? These are the fragrances which are coming naturally from this flowers. Is that the reason? Or the flowers are emanating the fragrance because they are associated with mother, or because they are sitting on the bun of the mother? Which is true? Is the flowers naturally having that fragrance in them, or because of the company, because of the association, they got the fragrance?
Association.
Because of the association, these flowers are getting that fragrance. So Swami tells very clearly, right? Tell me your company, I'll tell who you are. So it is very critical that we should define our company. Now, when I say company, it is not just physical company. The company that we have for our eyes, the company that we have for our speech, the company that we have for our tongue, which is extremely important, right? What could be our friends to the tongue? Good speech, good food, sattvic food, right? These things are extremely, and good friends to the ears, listening to good things which will create good emotions in us. The emotions should be in such a manner that they will help us travel inwards. Those emotions should be triggered. Instead, we see, just before going to bed, we see really extremely aggressive movie and go to bed. What happens? All our emotions are very aggressive inside. Even if when we go to bed, we may our physical body may be lying on the bed, but mentally the agitation has not still recovered. It has not really rested. There is lot of agitation moving, and we don't get sleep as a result of that, isn't it? So it is very important that before going to bed, we have developed a habit of reading one book or one page or one paragraph, one line from Swami's book or any other book that motivates you. That is one of the reasons Swami has put in the 9-point code of conduct that it is a must or a mandatory to read Swami's literature. So if we read before going to bed, these, because of our association, we will be emanating fragrance from this. What kind of fragrance we will be emanating? Our aura is positive around us, and wherever we come in contact with anybody, they will say, hey man, after talking to you, I feel really relaxed. Hey man, just staying in your presence is beautiful. These are some comments when we get. That means we are emanating some fragrance that will attract. So, Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika Navachampaka Pushpaba Nasa Dhandavirajita. Now, Navachampaka, this fresh, newly blossomed Champaka flower, her nose is like that. Now, if mother's nose is like that, what is it for us? Anybody? Tara Kanti Tiraskari, next line, we will go there. But why are we comparing to this flower and mother's nose? Danda Virajita. Her nose is like a champaka flower. That is what we are saying, right? So mother's eyes is like they have compared to a fish. Her nose is compared to a flower. Why are these comparisons? So when we talk about fish, what should come to our mind? Sree Manmanda Katakshalabdha Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadaram. Bring that to your mind that, mother's eyes are moving left to right, right to left slowly to find a recipient so that she can cast her grace on the recipient. We want to be the recipient. So we would want to, mold ourselves in a way where we will attract her grace. When we attract her grace, what happens? We are in association with mother. We are in her company. We are in Swami's company. what happens? We will start emanating a fragrance like Champaka Ashoka Punnaga Saugandhiga and Navachampaka Pushpaba, that flower which is blossomed so well that it is beautiful, and our character will also be chiseled in a way that we will be so beautiful inside out, and in the depths of silence the voice of God is heard, right? And we are so deep inside, we are quiet, and we keep constantly hearing the inner voice which will guide us, which will make us move forward. Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika. You have, get the eyebrows in your meditation. Get hold of Mother there. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalanmeena Lochana, eyes. Then bring the concept of the fish, which does the Srusti Sthiti Laya, which means whatever, we will also have the ability of doing whatever Brahma, Indra, Gangadhara are doing because of Sri Manmanda Kataksha. The grace of Mother has fallen on us, and Navachampaka Pushpaba Nasa Dhanda Virajita. So that flower which is blossomed completely is adoring. It is like her nose, because they are comparing so that we can relate. Mother, this is all what the Lalita Parameshwari has given through Vagdevatas. Go back to the source. Who's telling these things and who's teaching whom? So go back to that story and recollect. Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Bhasura. What is Nasa now? Now what are we talking? After nose. Nose we already, Nasa we talked, right? Now Tara Kanti Tiraskara Nasa Bharana. What do we, Abharana is what?
She's wearing nose ring.
Yes. Nasa Abharana. Abharana is what?
Decoration, ornament.
Ornament. And that ornament that we put on, that Mother is putting on the nose is what we are talking now. And that ornament, it could be a nose stud, sorry?
Mukkupuduka.
Mukkupuduka. Very good. In Telugu, that is what is called. And we are talking about that nose stud or nose ring, whatever you want to call. Tara Kanti. What is Tara?
Stars.
Stars. Kanti?
Brightness.
Brightness.
Light,
brightness, luminous, whatever you want to call. You bring all the stars. One star itself will emanate so much of brightness, right? When you bring all the stars together, it will be brilliant. It will be like extremely bright. This brilliance is tiraskari, meaning when they are comparing the radiance of Mother's nose stud, which can overthrow or overpower the tiraskara, means reject the Kanti, the brilliance of all the stars. That means what? Her nose stud is extremely brilliant. Nasa Bharana Bhasura. She's sporting that nose stud or Mukkupuduka in Telugu. It is extremely brilliant, and it is outcasting or outbeating the radiance or the brilliance that comes from all the stars put together. Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Basura Navachampaka Pushpabha Nasa Dhanda Virajita Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Basura. If you are closely paying attention from mantram 1 through 12, actually Mother is helping us tame our monkey mind. It is giving some vehicle, it is giving some food to the monkey mind to think. We will get caught in that loop of thinking and thinking and thinking. We will be chanting mechanically, there is no doubt. But our mind will not wander. It is fixated on Mother's face. If that is not happening, we may by heart these mantras and mechanically chanting, and our mind will be going on the beltway, it will be going to Costco, it will be going to Best Buy, it will be going and standing in that Apple product, iPhone is released, and we'll be standing in the queue looking at that the new features, and all mind can go anywhere, right? So this is actually helping chisel our thought process, and it is helping the monkey mind to stay on the target, stay focused. So we are in this mantram, we have talked about the seventh mantram, we have talked about mother's nose, and we have talked about the stud, the nose stud or mukupodaka. Why are we talking about nose? What do we get by talking about this nose? What are stars like? Name one star that stays forever.
Dhruva.
Dhruva star. Very good. What is Dhruva meant for? What is Dhruva meant for?
To show the direction.
To show the direction.
North Star.
Sorry?
North Star.
North star, show the direction. What else? How did he get that status and who gave him the status?
Mahavishnu.
Mahavishnu, very good. Mahavishnu gave the status. Why did he give?
Unwavering faith on God.
Unwavering faith on God, very good. What else? Extremely good. Unwavering faith on God. And what did he actually give us? Or what did he chant to get that unwavering faith or to get that status? He was chanting, right?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Very good. Swami's discourse is there very nicely. I don't have that handy, but if I get hold of the discourse or a small snippet of that, I will share that in the WhatsApp. It clearly tells how this Dhruva has become the star. Okay. Now, there is a reason why we are comparing this star here. Now, mother's nose stud is beyond that. So, when we think of her nose and the nose stud, what is happening is she will give us the bhakti that the Dhruva has got to us or any other stars. Like you name the star of all the constellation that the Shakti that star has will be bestowed on us. It is very clear. Her nose stud is outshining that. Which means what? When we get hold of mother's face, the bun, the mother's bun, in no temple you will see that bun of mother, because behind the idol we can't see. In some temples they put the mirror on top in the sanctum sanctorum to see the bun of the mother. Sometimes we may notice or we may not notice, and it is very hard to find that. But in your each one of our meditation, we can hold on to her. That right? Nava champaka pushpa, her ban champaka ashoka punnaga saugandhi kalasatkacha kuruvindam anishreni kanat kotira mandita astami chandra. Come slowly down. Nava champaka pushpabha nasa dhanda virajita Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Basura Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karna Pura Manohara. Now what are we talking now in this eighth mantram? Karna. What is Karna?
Ear.
Ear lobes, ears. Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karna Pura Manohara. Okay, what is Manohara? Enchanting. What else?
Pleasant.
Sorry? Pleasant. Okay. Very good. What else? Manohara. Pleasant. And Karnapura. Sorry? Beautiful. Very good. What else?
One who wins our mind.
Manohara. Manoharam Mahavaram Sai Upanyasam. Vedikapai Swami Upanyasinchundaga. So there is a nice bhajan on Swami which talks about Manohara. It gives a nice meaning. Manoharam Mahavaram Sai Upanyasam. Manoharam Mahavaram Sai Upanyasam. Vedikapai Swami Upanyasinchu Chundaga. Vedikapai Swami Upanyasinchu Chundaga, meaning, so it says that bhajan, it says when Swami is giving discourse on the stage, it is Manoharam Mahavaram. Now from that context, if you bring that meaning of Manoharam, it is like, it's a different paradigm altogether. Karna Pura. Karna is ears, Pura is completely, it is like, the complete engulfment of Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara. What is this Kadamba? Kadamba flower. You heard about this Kadamba flower? Did you hear about this Kadamba flower, which is in mother's backyard? In the Chintamani Gruha, wherever she is staying, that her house is called Chintamani. Gruha is home. In her home, she will have many plants, flower-bearing plants and things like that. And of which Kadamba is one of the category of flowers. And this flower has a unique ability to open up only at the roar of the ocean, or it will only open up at the sound frequency.
Sravan?
It is very unique, right? This kind of flower. Sorry, somebody was saying something?
Yeah, we lost you for some time.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Saira.
Okay. So I was just saying that the divine abode where mother resides is called, what is that? I just told. I don't know if you heard about it.
In the
Chintamani Gruha, and her township, her Puram is called Sree Puram, and her home is called Chintamani. Gruha is home, house, whatever you want to call. In that she has multiple various plants, flower-bearing plants, and one of it is Kadamba. Kadamba is a unique plant. The flowers will only open up due to sound vibrations or sound. When the ocean roars, it really opens up. That is a very unique quality, and not all sounds it will open up. There is only very particular sound or frequency. When that comes, this flower opens up, and there's a lot of research done. You all can read about this, the Kadamba plant on the internet. I don't know how much information we get and how much is, credible information, but you can at least get some kind of, a 30,000 feet view of that flower, Kadamba plant. So this plant, Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara. It's as if, mother is putting all that flowers and they're dripping down the ear, and it is on the earlobes here. Now what is this Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara? What is happening? You remember, this flower opens with the sound frequency. Sound, whatever frequency it is. What happens is, it is at the ears. When this flower is at the ears, it is only going to hear the sound, right? So sound could be our prayers to Swami, our sincere prayers to Mother, our wholehearted prayers to Swami. When our prayers are in a particular frequency, in that unique sound, which will touch the flower, which will open up the flower, and it blossoms well, and its fragrance is really divine. So what is the life application for us is, when we do our sincere prayers, it will certainly go into Swami's ears. It will certainly go into Mother's ears. They will listen, and Mother will nod her head. It's kind of acknowledgement, right? You go to Swami, you put forth your prayers, and Swami takes that letter and he gives some kind of a gesture by nodding the head. We get so much of confidence, right? Swami has taken the letter and he has nodded in affirmation, whatever it is. There's immense satisfaction. Nothing can beat that satisfaction, right? Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala. Now what we talked about nose and the nose stud, now we are talking about the ears and the earlobes. And what are this? Tatanka? What is Tatanka? Anybody?
Earrings?
Earrings. Earrings. Yugali. What is Yugali? Pair. Tatanka Yugali. Pair. Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala. Tapa. What is Tapa? Which Tapa is heat? Who generates the heat?
Sun.
Sun. Okay, now what they are telling here is her earlobes are nothing but sun and moon. What does sun and moon does? What they do? What is their primary duty? Sun and moon. What happens because of sun? It's it revolves around.
Light.
Sorry.
Sun gives us
Light.
Yeah, light.
And life.
Day and night we get. That is, and all this photosynthesis is happening because of sunlight, right? Without that, there is no food for us. And night, moon does so much. Ojas, all that aushadhi is generated because of the grace, the cool grace that emanates, that nectar that emanates from moon. Because of that, we get all these medicinal plants. So those things mother is keeping as her earrings. Imagine, those are big, extremely big things for us, and they are like a small earrings for mother. Kadamba manjari klupta karnapura manohara tatanka yugali bhuta tapanodupa mandala. When we come to this particular mantram, 8th mantram especially, our prayers should be sincere. Once our prayers are sincere, wholehearted, they will be heard by mother, and mother is having this sun and moon, which are the source of creation, which are the source of kala titaya. Mother is kala titaya, but this kalam, once we get hold of her grace, every single minute of this time will be utilized properly. We will not waste a single minute. We will not while away the time. Whatever time you have, you will be doing something or the other which will help you travel inward, which will help you go one step closer to Swami, isn't it? This is the kind of attitude that we will develop. Kadamba manjari klupta karnapura manohara tatanka yugali bhuta tapanodupa mandala padmaraga siladarsha paribhavika polabhu navavidruma bimbasri yankari radanachada shuddha vidyankurakara dvija pankti dvayojwala कर्पूर वीटी कामोदा समाकर्ष दिगंतरा निज सल्लाप माधुर्या विनिर्भर्सित कच्छपि मंदस्मित प्रभापूरा मज्जत कामेश मानसा अनाकलित सादृश्या चिबुक श्री विराजिता कामेश बद्ध मांगल्य सूत्र शोभित कंदरा कामेश बद्ध मांगल्य सूत्र शोभित कंदरा कामेश बद्ध मांगल्य सूत्र शोभित कंदरा. I'm just repeating the third line twice. I will explain the unique way of chanting this 12 mantras in kind of a loop form. I already told in one class, but I will reiterate that method of chanting when we complete this. But now what we are covered is her her eyebrows. What is that eyebrows? That eyebrow, what is that mantra? Adanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika. Remember that, because see, I want you all to internalize these mantras very well, and after the class, whenever you get time, today, tomorrow, whatever it is, you take a printout of this, get hold of these mantras and read them, understand, and once after by hearting, try to visualize mother's eyebrow. Vadanasmara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Balochana. And her eyes. Before that, Astami Chandra Vibraja Dalikastala Shobita Mukha Chandra Kalankabha Mruganabi Viseshaka. That fragrance which I was talking earlier, right? That Champaka Ashoka Punnaga and Mukha Lankaba Mruganabi Viseshaka. There also we talked about the fragrance. So this fragrance is very, very important. That is our character. That is how we build our aura. So at many places they are touching upon this, and I want you to make special notes wherever you want to do it, because if we go on chanting mechanically, it will go all, there are people who will tell all the 1,000 names effortlessly like this. They will not miss a heartbeat. They will not miss a namam. Entire end to end they can chant. But how much they are holding on to Mother's feet, we don't know. We can't tell, right? It is each individual sadhana. But I want you all to make sure that while you're learning this, get hold of mother's, the way you want to visualize, you visualize. But this is very nicely, they're telling, if you look at from the very beginning till here, there is a sequential way from head to toe. I think 18 or 19 mantras, I think, head to toe, they will, mother will describe herself. I will explain. But till 12th is the complete face, and the face has, mother's face has many, many bijaksharas. We don't, when we chant, when we utter those bijaksharas, we may commit some mistake. And as a result, it could be a different energy that we are generating. In order to avoid all that, these bijaksharas are nicely put into these namas. These are very easy for us to chant, and we don't need to worry about the bijaksharas and the learning of the bijaksharas from a guru and chanting them in a particular disciplined way. All those things are removed because these are embedded in these names. So it is very easy for us to chant these names. So the reason why I'm spending little time is I want you all to visualize mother as you're chanting. Don't make it a mechanical memorizing and chanting. In the beginning, yes, we need to memorize, right? That's when we need to memorize. Then we need to by heart them in a sequence. Then we start, visualizing mother. But you want to do both ways, like, Vadana Smara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika. When you're chanting that, get mother's eyebrows in your mind. Vaktra Lakshmi, get her face in your imagination. Navachampaka Pushpaba Nasa Dhanda Virajita. After the eyebrow, we have looked at her nose. After the nose studs. Now we have looked at the ears and the Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala. Padma, that is where the mother is wearing the sun and the moon as her earrings. When we have those...
Sairam, brother,
Sairam.
what does tapanodupa mean? Tapa means heat, but what is the other part?
Nodupa mandala. No dupa. What is mandala?
Universe.
Universe.
Globe.
Sorry?
Globe.
Globe. Also mandala, they are referring to all the constellation, and the head of all these constellations is the moon. They are identifying the moon there. So Tapa Nodupa Mandala is the moon. Tapa and Nodupa, moon is the king of this mandalam. So that is where Tatanka Yugali Bhuta, those Yugali twice, pair, those two, moon and Tapa is the sun, Nodupa Mandala is the moon. So those two are her earrings. I don't know who asked. Sairam, did I clarify that?
I just wanted to know the Nodupa, what Nodupa means.
Yeah. So it is another, when we are talking about sun, that is the moon, which is the head of this mandalam. Mandala has multiple meanings. So in this context, we have to take in a different way. Mandala also means a cycle. Whatever you want to call that, a cycle is also called as a mandala. And because the moon has a cycle, 16 days waning and 16 days waxing. And some of these names are they are not directly telling as sun, Surya or Chandra, moon. Tapa means we don't know, right? Unless until we understand this. Tapa is the heat which is generated by sun. So Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala Padmaraga Siladarsha Paribhavika Pola Bhuhu Navachampak. Wait, before I move on to the night, I want to pause and see. Sairam sister Annapurna, are you clear? You have asked the question, right?
Yeah, I'm clear. I think it is like the derived meaning is what we have to look at.
Correct.
Right? Not.
There is some places there is no direct meaning for us. So, any other questions until 8? I want you to make sure that, if you have any hold up, you can call me and ask me. Now, Padmaraga Siladarsha Paribhavi Kapola Bhuhu Nava Vidruma Bimbasri Yankari Radanachada. Padmaraga. What is Padmaraga? Anybody who is who knows about the stones and the colors?
Is it a kind of ruby? Is it
Uh,
kind of ruby?
Padmaraga, yeah, ruby, correct. I will take that. It is a color like a ruby. And which color is that? What color is ruby in?
Sapphire, I think.
Sorry?
Red.
I think it's pink sapphire or something like that. Red or pink.
Red.
Kind of maroon. It's
Red.
kind of maroon.
Red color.
It's red like a lotus. Is that what it's saying? Red like a lotus?
Red color. This Padmaraga Siladarsha Paribhavi Kapola Bhuhu Nava Vidruma Bimbasri Yankari Radanachata. So in the beginning, if you scroll up, Padmaraga, we will come back to this. It is like, red in color. If you go back to the very first few mantras, what are we doing here? Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari, Chidagnikunda Sambhuta, Devakarya Samudyata, Udyat Bhanu Sahasraba, Chatur Bahu Samanvita, Ragaswarupa Pashadya, Krodha Karankusojjvala. So when we look at that, I will come back to this, but I want to just came to my mind. During this Navratri time in Puttaparthi auditorium, they do yajnam, right? During Dashara. Dashara, they do this yajnam, and before the whole yajnam begins in Purnachandra auditorium, there is some ritual that is done inside the bhajan hall, and the priest will do some kind of kunkuma archana. And kunkuma archana, after that, they bring all that kunkuma archana. Before the first day of the yajnam, they do all the rituals, whatever that is required inside bhajan hall, and they come to the Purnachandra auditorium in a ceremony, in a procession, and Swami will come and inaugurate the yajnam and things like that. And if you have noticed, if you have not noticed, that's no worries. There will be some videos. You go back on the Purnachandra auditorium, on the stage, on the ladies' side, on the right side, there will be a group of priest and one head priest along with his spouse. They will be sitting there and doing kunkuma archana. And in one conversation, the priest was doing kunkuma archana, and Swami went there, came back, and he was sitting in the chair, and other priest is doing Surya Namaskar, and all those things are happening. Swami did all those things. In the evening, in the veranda, when all the boys are sitting, see, this is something I was not into all these things. I was not exposed. All my exposure was just Puttaparthi, nothing beyond that. And Swami asked, why are we doing this kunkuma archana, and the kunkuma is in red color? And none of us have any answer. And Swami was asking why that is in red color, why not something else, why that is used. And he was probing, and we never gave any answer, straight answer. And Swami told this red color is always synonymous to compassion. And compassion, what is this compassion? Compassion, we have so many bhajans that revolve around this sentiment of compassion, right? Now, Drisha Dragi Yasya Dharadalita Nilot Falarucha Dhaviyam Samdhinam Dhinam Snapaya Krupaya Mamapi Shive. O Shive, O Mother Parvati or Mother Lalita Ambika, whatever you want to say, Dhinam. What is Dhinam? Anybody can anybody tell what is Dhinam? In your own words.
Humble or poor? Or
Sorry?
humble or poor, like deen.
Deenati Deenam.
Weakness.
Weakness. Okay, any other?
Misery.
Misery. Okay, we are close there, Kalyani.
Helpless.
Yeah, helpless. Misery, helpless, you're close. Now go back to the Kanakadara Stotram. What is that ninth or eighth mantram? Where actually the core of that Kanakadara Stotram is that mantram. What is that mantram? I touched upon this in the past, where Adi Shankaracharya was really asking.
Digasti Dig Kanaka Kumbha Mukham Varishta Sarvasi.
Adi Diggasti Kanakakumbha, that comes little later at the 18th or somewhere. I'm talking about 8th or 9th paragraph or 8th mantram, which talks about Deenam.
Is it yearning, brother?
Yeah, Deenam is not yearning, but helpless. All these are something coming very close where we have nothing. Pity, yes, pity is also the sentiment that Adi Shankaracharya has brought in. He's telling, hey mother, can you see at that baby bird which is struggling, can you shower your grace on the baby bird? When we chant that, it is as if we are chanting. So Deenam is something, helpless. There is nothing we can, do, just like the baby bird. And Swami will show pity on us. Pity is another very petty word I'm using, but it is something bigger. Swami's love. Drishadragi yasya dharadalita nilot falarucha dhaviyam samdhinam snapaya krupaya mam apishive anenayam danyo bhavati nachate haniriyata vaneva harmyeva samakara nipato himakara. O Himakara, O mother, please, you shower your grace the way the grace is showered on the forest and on the Hermia. Hermia means palace. The way it is showered on animate, inanimate, why are you not showering on me? Deenati Deenam, I am in that state. Can you please shower your grace? That is because the moment Swami showers his grace or mother showers her grace on us, because of the compassion which is always compared to the red color. That is why Kunkuma Archana, when we are doing with that red color Kunkuma, Swami says, Prati anuva ni krutaknata undali. Meaning, every ounce, every time that you put the Kunkuma Archana on mother, you should express your gratitude for giving everything to us. Whatever we need, we are. The very fact that we are breathing in and out and doing Kunkuma Archana, you should be grateful. Those are some beautiful things that Swami has told on that day many years ago. On the veranda, he was telling about the color of red, the compassion, and what we have to get to our mind when we see that color. See that Swami's color, robe color is also like early morning rising sun, right? Those are like shades of different red, whatever you want to call. But this Paribhavi Kapola Buhu, we are talking about mother's cheeks now. What is the time like now? Okay, I think I don't want to get into this Padmaraga Siladarsha Paribhavi Kapola Buhu. I will continue next class. This red color, the reason I spent some time is this red color and the Kunkuma Archana and the Dasara Yajnam. It is very important for us to know the purpose of this Archana. It is just not merely putting that Kunkuma on mother's feet while we are doing the Archana. It is not merely putting the Kunkuma on the Sree Chakram when we are doing Archana. Or when we are reciting Khadgamala, it is just not the act of putting Kunkuma there. That when it comes to that red color, this compassion should come to our mind. And as we are seeking that grace from Swami, we should also be compassionate. We should also develop that attitude of compassion towards others. Wherever there is an occasion for us, we need to express that compassion and go with the flow with loving nature. And we can't be hard sometimes, right? Our personality, at times in our profession or at home, we may have to make some decisions and we may have to take some strong stand. The same time, we need to have that empathy, we need to have that compassion, try to understand from the team member standpoint, and that is very important. So this kind of life lessons Swami has taught that day when he was talking about this Kunkumarchana, that thing came to my mind. I thought I will share, and as a result, I think we will stop here at this 8th mantram. Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala. We will pick up the next class from the 9th mantram. And I will pause here and, after the class, if you have anybody has any questions, I'll keep the line open for 2-3 minutes and we can discuss that now. But for now, we will close this class. Om Yadakshara Padabrastam Matra Hinam Tu Yad Bhavet Tat Sarvam Kshamyatam Deva Narayana Namostute Visarga Bindu Matrani Pada Padaksharani Cha Nyunani Cha Tiriktani Kshamasva Sai Ishwara Aparada Sahasrani Kriyante Harnishanmaya Dasoyamiti Mamatva Kshamasva Sai Ishwara Anyadha Sharanam Nasti Tvameva Sharanam Mama Tasmat Karunya Bhavena Raksha Raksha Sai Ishwara Harihi Om Tatsat Sri Sai Ishwara Arpanamastu Om Shanti 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 Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sai Ram, everybody. We will meet again next Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Sravan.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sairam.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sairam.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram.